Alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Dang the dang dang the ding the dong blue 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 blue. Dang the dang blue 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 blue. Dang the dang blue 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 blue. Dang the dang. Here we go, Edgemore Road, y'all. For me. Ooh, take that curve, baby. Hey. And turn to go. Boom, 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 boom. Blue, blue, blue. There's another that blue. Blue, blue, blue. Bubble, bubble, that blue. Blue, blue, blue. Bubble, bubble, bumble, 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 bumble. Dang, 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 get on blue, blue. Bumble, bumble, blue, 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 blue. Baby, 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 blue. Blue, blue, blue. Here we go. Bum, 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 dang, 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 my beats it on blue, 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 deep, 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 blue, 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 dang, 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 blue, blue, blue. Bum, 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 dang, 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 blue, blue, blue. Oh. I'm back at y'all. I had to get that on now. That song kinda. Here we go. Intro. It reminded me of a story. Yeah. The storytelling time with Slappy at Church.
Alright, it's storytelling time with Slappy Adventure. Yay!
Papa Slappy, would you please tell us a story? Please, please.
Alright, children, let Slappy Adventures tell you a little story. You guys ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Alright, here we go.
Once upon a time, not long ago.
Drop this windshield down where y'all can get a good hear on me. Tell y'all a story of how I got the bug of doing all this traveling. Me and my cousin, rest in peace, we always had talked about when we got grown that we was gonna do some traveling on some bikes, little bitty things. Didn't know nothing about traveling. But when I had got my Boosa, you know, we used to go down there to Myrtle Beach for Bike Week every, you know, in May, Memorial Day. I hopped on that daggum thing and I tried to ride that damn Boosa down to Myrtle Beach. Goodness to damn gracious. Whoa, that damn bike beat me down. And I'm talking about this was 2000 and it was an 05 model. So I don't know how many years back is that? 05. And man, I said, I already had a sport bike in the garage and turned around and bought another. It was a 900, but I messed around and bought me a super bike, which is totally different bikes. But I've always been kind of leaning towards the cruisers. And I said, man, shoot, if I ever get me another bike, I'm going to get me a dadgum cruiser. Well, I end up wrecking that damn Boosa. I'll tell that story another day. And them damn Suzuki Boulevards came out. And back to the Boosa story. Shoot, I rode down there. It was a 7-hour trip. 8 hours if you peel it around. It took me a total of about 15 hours to get down there. I had to stop, stretch out, lay on the ground, lay on the dangum picnic tables. Oh man, I was just catching hell. But I got down there. I ended up spending about a whole day in the hot tub trying to work the daggum kinks and soreness out of my bones before I could even start enjoying Bike Week. And then it came to the time where it was time to go home. Just so happened I had some friends of mine that lived towards North Carolina. They was like, shoot, we got some room for one bike, Slappy, if you want to put that boost on here, man. That was a godsend. Do you hear me? Man, I throw that damn boost on that daggum thing so fast. If anybody would have walked up to me and asked me, you want to sell that booster, they wouldn't have had to twist my arm too hard. They could have almost bought that damn thing. I'd have caught me a plane or rented me a car to go home. That's how bad that damn booster did me. As far as traveling wise, you know, running around town and acting stupid, it was fun for that. But as far as traveling, oh no, man, that thing kicked me all in my butt. But they could only get me as far as to Asheville. Well, Asheville to my house is about 2 hours away, hour and a half on the booster. So they offloaded me. I damn jumped on the booster, and I rode them 2 hours home, and still was hurt. But that was better than riding 7 hours, 7.5. You hear me? So didn't travel no more on a sport bike, and then later on, about a year later, I ended up wrecking that booster, and then I bought that Suzuki Boulevard. And so I did that same trip, and everybody was like, you gonna load them up on a trailer? I said, man, shoot, I think I want to ride this bike to Myrtle Beach. And then end up riding it. And I mean, tell you, I had a good time. And that was with a low half shell helmet and old Colonel Clink, I call it, helmet and all that good stuff, man. So I was, you know, out there and wind all in my ears and all kind of stuff, but my legs was in front of me. I wasn't in that fighting position. Man, I really, really enjoyed it. Give you a sidebar of what's going on here is they get ready to have some roll your boat competitions here this weekend. I might try to come down here and get some of this footage. But they come down here 2 or 3 times a year, and man, they set up shop down here with these boats, and they have races and all kinds of stuff. I'm not exactly all sure exactly what all they do, but they're supposed to be this weekend. Look at all them boats and sponsors and cars and trucks. You got to get down here really, really early to get you a good spot, and that's really good for motorcycle. I can sneak down here on the bike and find me a good spot in here and get up under a shade tree and watch them roll your boat. Well, back to the story. But yeah, I rode my 109 down there and rode it back, and I was like, man, shoot, they go and roll your boat, boys, right there. And I said, shoot, I want to do that again. So I end up riding to Florida on the boulevard. I had a few places I rode to. I guess that's the starting line. They really setting this thing up, man. Or a checkpoint or something. I'm not sure exactly what all that is. But I always get sidetracked when I'm out here telling these stories. But yeah. So that was the whole thing about riding them bikes and traveling. I wanted something I could travel. I used to throw stuff on the back of that bike. Had bags I throw on the back of the bike. Looked like an old pack mule going down the road. But I like the way that looked. You know, it looks good when you look like them guys riding and you look at them and look like a traveling man. You be like, man, I wonder where he's going. You know, he look like he about to go somewhere and do something fun. So I did a bunch of miles on that 109, and I did tell a story about Hambone. We was coming out of Myrtle Beach that one day, and he had his damn feet kicked up there, drinking out of his damn Butler cup, going down the interstate, smoking a doggone cigarette, got his music in his ear, you know, had his, you know, just looked like he was riding on the couch. I'm like, man, I'm out here, even though riding the 109 was better than riding that booster, but it can always get better. They say once you know better, you do better. So I like, man, you know, I got to go see what's going on with this Goldwing thing. And I was kind of torn between the Goldwing and the Harley. And I gave up the look because I like the way the Harleys look way better than I like the way the Goldwing look. But I wanted something that I could just ride and travel. I didn't want to, you know, get something to had to dump a bunch of money in at the gate. So I went ahead and went with the Goldwing part of it, and still got it. That was back in 2013 when I bought that bike. But I kept the 109 because it's got a round tank. It looks like a damn traditional motorcycle. But the Goldwing is just if you want to travel, in my opinion, let me put that in now. In my opinion, you can't go wrong. You can travel any motorcycle. But sometimes other motorcycles help you travel a lot easier and a lot smoother, a lot better. I rode a whole bunch of miles with some guys that ride some Harleys, and I could look in my mirror and they were right there with me. So I don't get into I prefer Harley, I prefer Goldwing. It's all personal preference. But I am in the market to buy me a Harley. Don't know when, but I'm definitely in the market to buy me one. But that is the story of when the daggum booster kicked me in my butt and really set me on my path to do some traveling. But I wanted to do it a little bit more easier and less stress on my body. I am on the way to work. This is Slappy with Slappy Adventures, and work is that way. Peace. Get this money, you guys. Please like, share, and comment.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Slappy Adventures. Please like, share, and comment. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.